this back when you
Alright guys,
finally
go
learn
ahead,
these
back
things,
with more,
you'll agree with this decision.
Maneater.
And she's really painted herself into a corner here because
we're on
she said that
episode
all she
5.
wants is for them to
Did a whole bunch of
succeed, and she's
upgrades.
willing to go home even as early as next week. But maybe there are things she doesn't know, and now they're saying, well, if you're really, that dedicated to us, then here's the thing: there are things that you don't know, and we can't tell you right now. So, now's the time for you to take the fall for us. Thank you so much, Vic, for your dedication. And she's like, no, but you're gonna look like idiots. Wow, I never thought it would go this way from you guys. So shady, unbelievable. And they're like, hey, we've played a clean game to this point. This isn't a clean move at all. This is a dirty move. I can't believe you're doing this. I can't believe you're doing this to me. The audacity. I'm so confused right now. It's ridiculous. And they're just they're like, no, you don't understand. It is a clean move. You just can't see it right now. That's all.
And clean or dirty, it doesn't matter. It's a move. But also, Vic, how is this a dirty move when you're at least being told that you're going home? You did not give somebody that,
how are we only at 90%?
So how is this dirty in my mind? Like, at this point, she was grasping at straws. She had already, like you said, she gave them the ammo to just put the wall up and say, you just don't know, you'll figure it out later. And the funny thing is, she's kind of right in a sense, like, I did all of that invisible HOH for you guys, and now you look stupid for getting me out, because there is a section of the fan base that was like, this is a dumb move for Ty, Jed, and Beth. She was never coming for them. That's their own ally.
I think it's a dumb move for Ty and Jed.
You can argue both sides of that, but at this point, it doesn't matter. The move is done. It's happening. At least they told you, girl, instead of blindsiding.
Thunder?
Yeah, so she leaves the room. Braden's hanging out on the couch downstairs, and she leans over the balcony. She's like, I know you've been trash talking me all day, Braden. I know this is your fault. And he's like, whoa, I didn't do anything. What are you talking about? And she just goes into the bedroom. She's like, life.
Perfect use. Yes, Bray was like, okay.
Fuck.
Sure. And
I hate
she
this
just wants
targeting
to take
system.
him down with her, I guess. Like, she's just, his whole position is just blown up. And I was so happy for him, like, during the house meeting, because he stayed quiet, low-key. I was like, okay, he's still good, but she just threw a grenade into his position. And as of right now, he's still planning to throw the HOH.
He will, again, he'll try to win as long as, Ty, Jed, and Kiefer are in it. But he will throw it to, Tina, Tara, or, Ro if they are the only ones left. I believe Tina would also probably try to throw to one of her allies if it's just one of their allies left as well. Tina had a moment last night where she was like, maybe we should try a backdoor plan. And Tara was like, no, we wouldn't have the numbers. Oh, yeah. So it's funny because it's almost as though Victoria's view on what happened is the edit's view of what happened, where like this is all Braden's fault, which is very funny because it's not, but that's what the edit is portraying, and that happens to be Victoria's perspective as well. It's just bananas. So Jed and Beth are gonna talk in the pantry, and they say Braden is out. Braden is out. The plan for the double should be what about this? What if, because we were initially thinking Ro and Braden, but we can't let Ro win the veto, so we're gonna have to try to backdoor Ro. So it's got to be Braden is for sure on the block, and then we put up like Braden and Tara, and then we backdoor Ro.
Yeah, I think I gotta go all in on Tina again.
Tina's a little bit better. Tina's a little bit stronger in competitions, so maybe it should be Braden and Tina. Plus, I don't want Tina to be able to say that she never touched the block. It's like, are you? Why, are you thinking about taking her to the final two? Is that what's going on here? So the plan is, okay, it's going to be Tina and Braden on the block. Try to backdoor Ro. If Ro wins the veto, Braden goes.
okay. Like, I mean, at this point, I guess that's all the targets they have, and I still don't understand how they think that they can just play with Tina and Tara's lives in the game like this and think all is gonna be well, between them. But they're just praying that Ro doesn't win the veto. But if Ro wins the veto and then takes off Bray, then what do you do then? I don't know. This double eviction, like I said, I love it when going into a double eviction when I don't care about what happens, and this is gonna be good. This is gonna be good, no matter who wins, I think.
Yeah. So, what it's looking like for tonight is Tina, Tara. Scenarios.
Okay,
Tina,
good.
Tara, Ro, Brayden will all put Ty and Jed on the block.
Okay.
Jed probably the target, but not a guarantee. Ty, it's still possible that they decide they want Ty out instead.
Searching for
If Jed wins the veto, honestly, at this point, I expect that Beth will be the replacement, and they'll send either one of the remaining guys on the block home. Small chance that Kiefer goes up as a replacement in the case that, especially if Ro wins HOH. But I would imagine that Tina and Tara at that point would also be in Ro's ear and say, like, look, it should be Beth. So that's the plan. The triangle on the block. One of the guys definitely going home if one of those four wins HOH. On the other side of things, Jed, Ty, or Kiefer will all target either Brayden or Ro. The options seem to have narrowed here a bit, where it seemed before like if Kiefer won, he might put Jed on the block, and then Jed could go home because he doesn't realize that the votes aren't there to get rid of Ro over Jed. But it's still possible that happens, so watch out for it, because these people will change their minds constantly. But at the end of the day, the two targets now for sure are Ro and Brayden, which means that Tara, who was kind of the fourth option to go home in the double, has been replaced with Brayden. Brayden is now somebody who is in danger in the event that Ro wins a veto. And so it's looking still like probably Jed is the most likely person to leave, followed by Ro and Ty, then Brayden. And the people that should be safe are Kiefer, Beth, Tina, and Tara. So we're going to see how this plays out here.
I was still hoping we'd get maybe a Jed and Beth on the block situation.
It's possible. If Ty wins the veto, I think Beth absolutely could go up next to Jed.
Ty's competition record isn't that great. So
This is true.
Because I just, like you said, Jed is the number one target. If he's sitting on that block, he has to go home, right? Because I would just think, my thought process is, yes, there's a trio. But clearly, Jed and Beth are the couple in that trio. So if you want to aim for Jed, of course, because he's the one keeping the two of them together.
Where's this other mission?
But if you can't get Jed, then I personally, I want them to take out Beth, but they probably won't. They'll take out Ty because they don't want the two guys to be together, as opposed they'd rather have Jed and Beth together. But I'm just like, that is a strong showman. Like,
Yeah, Ty has also been the one taking the most heat for the indecisiveness because he's been the most vocal about, he keeps going to people and telling them straight up, Vic's not going to put me up. Why should I get rid of her?
I don't think I can go all in on Brayden.
It's frustrating people.
I think I gotta go all in on
Tina. That's what I'm concerned about with Ty. Though I guess that's all I can do, actually. His challenge performance in the veto probably
I was gonna put the remaining one on Brayden,
and,
but I don't have any.
Jed's,
So.
previous performance in the veto hurts him. So I think that's what we're probably looking at. But
or should I just hold?
We'll have to see.
So what do you think, Terrence?
If she stays at 7, that's a decent.
Do you think we'll get a mental HOH and then a physical veto, or they pull a Pax Bros and then a physical and then the mental, or just have at it? Like these competitions have been really good this season with just the mixture of what we're getting.
It's hard to say because we did get a mental HOH and physical-ish veto this week. It would be kind of weird to just do that again, mental, physical. It wouldn't surprise me if they did switch up the order, but that is kind of out of the ordinary. So, I think that we're probably looking at mental, physical, but I think more so than normal, I would see the option of maybe them flipping it up, switching it up, and potentially doing it in reverse this week, just because they basically, really, it was a booth question comp for the HOH, and then it was a run from one side to another with weird objects veto, which is like, that is the double eviction format right there that happened this week. So so who knows? It could be anything at this point.
Maybe we'll get like a maze. Was that BB7 when Tiki did, wasn't there like a maze thing? They're like a ball and a maze.
Yeah, it could be something like that, like a skill-based thing. I don't know if Big Brother Canada has done like the Ian maze as well, like where they're moving a thing through a maze. So we'll have to. I don't know.
Woo!
Oh wait, this is the thing I did last time.
Interesting tonight. I just want Ty to stay.
Well, we'll see. We'll see where this goes. Lots of interesting stuff to talk about today. I will be live on Twitch later today to talk about the stock
it's probably
watch.
in the grate, isn't it?
Probably play some Fall Guys there. And then I will be live during the double eviction to watch it all happen live and react in the moment. If you want to hang out with me and watch with me, you can find me there on twitch.tv/Taryn Armstrong. And then after the episode, we will be live to talk about everything that went down and discuss all the ramifications and everything that happened. So it should be a lot of fun today. Of course, I'll be live tomorrow morning to update you on everything that happened today on the feeds and what will happen tonight when they hopefully come back. And then Saturday, I've got Circle coverage coming your way. The final week of the Circle. It's been very, very fun. And just yesterday, I recorded a big Survivor Guatemala podcast. So make sure you check that out if you really, even if you didn't watch. Even if you're just like, hey, what's Guatemala? Check it out. It's a great season. So check all that out. Thank you guys so much. Mari, where can people find you?
You can find me on Twitter and at Stereo at Mari Talks Too Much 2, like the number 2. This week, Taryn, I gotta plug. It's WrestleMania week, so we've been doing a lot of things. Yeah, WrestleMania week started. We already had our takeover. The first night of takeover, Stand and Deliver, was yesterday. So what we did on Tuesday, we did It's a Look, WrestleMania 37. It's a Look with Bryce Isaiah. That is now up at the RHAP YouTube. Go and check that out. That was so fun. If everybody loves Bryce, and he just brought his own little spin to going over the fashions of wrestling. So it was so fun. We're recording our big mega WrestleMania preview episode later in the week, and then we are going to be doing Stereos, like live reactions after night 1 and night 2 of WrestleMania. So go and follow me and Matt Scott GW on Stereo, so you can get notified when we go live. If you join us during our Stereo podcast, you can actually submit audio questions that will play during the broadcast, and you'll be on the podcast with us. It's just like you're talking to us right then and there. So please join us on Stereo this weekend after WrestleMania. Go check out the Wrestling Wrap Up in your reality TV feeds, or we have our own Wrestling Wrap Up feed wherever you get your podcasts.
All right. Well, thank you guys so much for joining us today, and I will see all of you next time.
There we go. Okay. So Apex is over there. Yeah, let's just do it. Oh yeah, the episode from like 2 episodes ago uploaded. Alright guys. Yeah, this is the one I recorded last night. It never got uploaded because for some reason this game is a fucking pain. But trying to upload.
Evolutionary anomaly. The hammerhead.
Okay. Ah, shit. So far, so good. Okay, this is really easy.
Bull Shark triumphs, overcoming her opponent's
That was
clearly
super fucking
superior
easy.
depth perception.
This is so weird. There's like a thing on the map, but there's nothing there. Yeah, it says that we completed it all. So like, yeah, I mean, I think it's wrong. I think all we're supposed to do is just get this up to 50% at this point. Shit. So let's do that. When Taron Armstrong goes live with his thing, I'll probably go ahead and watch
Long a
that.
haven for small government ideologues.
I do think I'm gonna go all in on Tina, though. Well, I feel like she is a bit risky in terms of gaining money. She also doesn't have as much room to fall. Even though I do feel like it's actually more likely that she loses money than she does gain money, but I just feel like out of all the moves left, like that's probably the safest move to make. Where's that? Okay, it's down here. Fuck off.
An insatiable fish. The bull shark is 9/10 average.
Why does it feel like this one's harder than the actual Apex? And this is like lower level. Ah, shit. I'm pushing the wrong button. I'm an idiot. That's why I haven't been using the tail. I was like, why is he spinning instead of using his tail? It's like, is that a new move? Oh shit, okay. We need to actually pay attention. Yeah, like, why the fuck are we having more trouble with this than we did? Yeah. Now what? We're still only at 27%. Oh fuck it, let's just do that. Yeah, I think it's just a graphical glitch that, like, maybe not graphical glitch, but I think it's like the game just is incorrect in saying that for some reason.
Signs of modern abomination. Time is running out for our shark. Hunters are on the water, bringing their explosives and poor impulse control with them.
Rev those engines. Another shark bounty awaits.
Wait, what? How did that count? Ah, fuck. Oh, fuck off. Oh, fuck off. Oh, fuck off. No, what the fuck? There we go.
I done said all kind of things about Mama Maybell, but she always give me a fair price on fees.
Don't actually do that much.
Could be looking right at me.
Okay.
Suffocating out today.
Is that it? Nah, that ain't
What is this?
it. Hell is it?
That was a nice distraction. Let's go get loaded.
Another shark draws to a close. There's no such thing as a recession-proof business, except for the frozen banana stand. Whether boom or bust, the demand for reliable, quality frozen bananas remains a constant.
There we go. Kind of. What the fuck hit him? No. Game. This game's such shit.
Another danger on the water for shark hunters? Determined process servers. Their boats laden with bench warrants and affidavits.
Let's go!
What? Fuck off.
Daddy's sitting here sailing. I sit up on his trawler waiting for something like for yelling at me to sail faster.
Oh, the sign. Let's try to get it. Why not? It's right there. So. Fuck. Okay, cool. There we go, got it. Check out that now.
Ain't hide all damn day. Come on now.
Oh, it's not here.
Hell, I don't know. Maybe
Quite a strange conglomeration of stuff will end up in the stomachs of sharks.
Well, usually grates lead to something, right?
Should have brought my fish finder. Hey, shark. Get your ass out of here.
It seems Port Clovis has forgotten all about its road shark.
Yeah, so where does this lead to? Fuck. Well, that was terrible. Oh. There's that
The
one,
appetite of this
40%.
shark is nearly insatiable.
Shit. Alright, you know what, let's actually return to the thing. I don't know. But I mean, at this point, I feel like we have a pretty good grasp on the game. Like, obviously, I'm still going to finish it. At least I plan on finishing it. But I feel like either way, like, I'll probably still put it on the ranking anyway. I don't know where it lands, though. I mean, like, it probably is above Watch Dogs Legion. Like, I think it's probably above that. The question is Avengers. Because, like, the thing is, like, I actually enjoyed Avengers. Like, and like same thing with Immortal Phoenix Rising. It's like I enjoyed those games, but I do think this is a more fun game. Like I'm enjoying my experience with this game more, even though it's a very shallow game. And I think there's a debate for Tell Me Why. Is it better than Tell Me Why or not? Like I think once we get to Cyberpunk, I think that's where I have to draw a line. Because obviously of how glitchy and everything Cyberpunk is, like I still think it's a better overall game. And that is a game with a lot more depth to it than Maneater, but I think this might be the top of that bottom to middle-ish tier. Fuck, this is taking forever to load. God damn, what's taking so long? Anytime now? If the game doesn't load in a second, then I think I'll just restart the game. Like, we'll end the episode and just restart the game. Because, why not? So... Okay. I think I'm just gonna restart the game. We're gonna end here. I was gonna end anyway in a second, so yeah, that's it for this episode. Thanks for watching.